what do scarecrows do? Scare the birds away, right? So scare the evil away, whatever the evil is that you're afraid. So what is this spiritual self-defense? It is the use of talismans. So I will let you decide if you think you need talismans. Now, you go to a Thai temple, especially those in Thailand, they always give you talismans, right? You go to a Thai monk, also the Thai monk will give you talismans. When I was small, my parents used to take us to the Thai temple. Every time they will give talismans. A Buddha pendant, pingan, right? They always give you. In Thailand also they give a lot of talismans. Now, how do talismans work? It actually works sort of like a placebo effect, you know the placebo effect, right? Like sugar pills. You know, if a person really believes in the doctor can give you a sugar pill and say, powerful medicine, eat it, you will get well. If you really believe that, you may be able to get well, right? Because the mind is mind over matter. You believe so much in that pill, actually, it's just a sugar pill. We have studied the effect of placebo effect, it works, no? It depends. If you really believe it works, it may actually work. Yeah? Okay, so talismans are confidence boosters because a lot of people are at that level, especially in Thailand. Although Thailand is a Buddhist country, but the people are not very interested in learning the Dhamma. They're more interested in devotional practices and these kind of things. So it seems to work for the Thai people as confidence boosters. So when they're given a Buddha pendant, they wear it, they feel very safe. Like small children who don't understand much, you give them and say, this will protect you. They'll believe you and they feel very safe. That's how it works. Now the danger of relying on talismans is that we won't progress. Yeah, we will just stick to that. And Buddha pendant, I've been wearing this since I was young. It's been protecting me all this while. Enough, right? Why bother to learn the Noble Eightfold Path? Why bother to meditate? No need. Then we are stuck there, we will never progress. And we'll probably never be enlightened. Okay, because it takes more to be enlightened than just to wear a Buddha pendant. Right? So that's the danger of relying on talismans and stopping at this level, which is actually a very low level. Isn't it? You agree? Right? That's why I say all of you don't need this. But Bhakti Abhijita includes this because some people at this level, they actually need this. Like who? Like this very young boy whose mother took him to see our late chief. So this is a story, but this story is real, it's a true story. Our late chief, before he passed away, this mother, long time ago, brought this 6-year-old boy to see late chief because he's a useless boy. He's so afraid of the dark. Young children are afraid of the dark, right? You have been young before, right? We have been. So he's very afraid of the dark, terrified of the dark. So brought to late chief and said, what to do with my son? So afraid of the dark, useless boy. So late chief looked at the boy and said, okay, you wait. So he went inside and brought out a piece of paper. And he wrote something on the paper, he folded it nicely and he told the boy, you keep this in your wallet. You just keep this in your wallet, you won't be afraid of the dark anymore. So this 6-year-old person, from chief, you know, chief gave me a protective verse, I keep my wallet, I'll never be afraid of the dark. He believed, because it's from an authority like chief, you know, right? So he kept it in his wallet. He kept it for years, and he was never afraid of the dark again. Until he was a teenager, his mother brought him back to the temple, wanted to see late chief. And the mother said, you remember this boy, huh? I brought him when he was 6 years old, and chief had a remarkable memory, you can remember or no? Chief said, I remember. You still have the piece of paper? Of course I have, it's still in my wallet. Then asked him, are you afraid of the dark? No, I'm not afraid of the dark because your protective verses have protected me all this while. So she said, take out your wallet, open the piece of paper. So he opened the piece of paper for the first time. He opened it and there in Chief's own handwriting were the words, do not be afraid of the dark. So he thought it was something so magical as a 6-year-old child. Chief Reverend gave me. Placebo effect, you know, right? It's a placebo effect. Chief had to give him that because Chief Reverend knows this is a 6-year-old boy, that's what he needs. He can't be telling him, you follow the Noble Eightfold Path, huh? You practice right speech, right livelihood, right action, you will be protected. How can you tell that to a 6-year-old boy? what he needed at that time was a placebo effect. That is what he really did. He was terrified. So that is why the Thai monks still give out talismans. So we have to understand why. Yeah? Because a lot of Thais actually don't bother much to develop their minds. They're happy with this sort of thing. So that's why they remain at this level a lot of time. Okay? Another story comes from Brother Charlie Chia. Brother Charlie Chia was asked to go and help this girl who thinks that she's being possessed. You know, possession, right? She thinks that something is entering her body, then she will start screaming, she gets hysterical in the hospital. So either maybe something is really affecting her, or it could be schizophrenia. We don't really know. So ask the Dhamma speaker to come and help. You know, what can a Dhamma speaker do? Dhamma speaker is not an exorcist. So what can Brother Charlie Chia do? So he did the best thing that he knew. He brought a talisman. So he brought a Buddha, he bought a Buddha pendant and he told her, with a lot of authority you know, you hold on to this, when you feel the thing coming, you hold on tightly, it will protect you. Because that's what she needed, you know, this girl, she was terrified. So she held, and then Brother Charlie just waited there with her and said, it's coming, it's coming. Then he just held her, hold on tighter, hold tight, hold real tight, held on very tight. She says, oh, it's gone away. It worked, you know, it just worked for her as a confidence booster. Okay? Alright, so we understand some people actually are at that level, they need this, but not all of you. You don't need this, so you're just listening to stories now. I don't think you need this, because we have to progress higher, and that's why you're here. If we remain at this level, very sure won't be enlightened this lifetime. We need to progress spiritually. So the next one, Bhante Agachita calls hard heart. Hard heart. Harden the heart. How to harden, like wearing an armor, like that. Protect yourself. How to protect yourself? Chanting. Chanting helps. Again, how does chanting help? It keeps the mind very focused. A person who regularly chants, not a person who only when afraid start opening the book, which page I want to chant. Not that one. That one, you probably are so afraid you can't even read it, you'll be shaking. A person who chants so automatically. Like when I was young, my father taught me a lot of mantras. I was also afraid of the dark when I was young. Oh yes. I was afraid of the dark, I was afraid of snakes. I was terrified of snakes. So afraid. So my father had to teach me a lot of mantras. So he would look up books for all the Tibetan mantras. Okay, this one is for warding off snakes. This one is for this one is for that. He taught me a lot of mantras. He taught me, do an exam, you chant this. As a little girl, he taught me a lot of mantras. Because my father is more from the Tibetan school, so they use a lot of mantras. So I was taught a lot of mantras when I was young. That's why I can tell you about this, the value of chanting. So when you're so used to chanting, so used to doing it as a habit, the moment you feel that fear, you just start chanting. It actually helps you. Because it keeps your mind very focused. But don't ask about the Tibetan mantras now, because I cannot remember. I can't remember anymore. Okay? So it keeps your mind very focused. Now Bhante Agachita again has this story to tell. See, one day he was trekking in the jungle with a friend. And then suddenly he smelled something, foul smell. So he says if you're trekking in the jungle, one of the indications that there are beings there is smell. That's one of the indications. So it's very foul smell. So he told the lay person, the kapia that was following him, start chanting. So the moment that person is a chanter, very, very used to chanting, regular chanter. So the moment he started chanting, after a while, the smell just disappeared. So chanting actually, it does help now, okay? It helps. It keeps you very focused, so it takes away your fear, that's one thing. And the next thing is, some people believe that when you chant, especially when you chant in Pali and so on, you are repeating the Buddha's words. So when you repeat the Buddha's words, some of these beings, they have been alive for a few thousand years ago. They have been there during the Buddha's time, they respect the Buddha. So when you chant in Pali, and especially in Pali, they know, oh, this is a disciple of that great teacher, the Buddha. Don't want to touch, don't disturb someone else. Don't want to disturb, this is a disciple of the Buddha. That is another theory which can be true, isn't it? It can be true, it's possible. All right, and